What's good? What's good? What's good, beautiful spirits? Let me go ahead and give you the pre-breakdown. Spence versus Peterson, or Peterson versus Spence. And let's start off with Spence. Pros and cons of Spence. Cons. Let's start off with the cons first of Errol Spence. Errol Spence is not extremely dynamic in any one factor of boxing. Not extremely dynamic. What Errol Spence is a monster and amazingly fundamental. Errol Spence fundamentals is pretty great, and that gets him over the hump. His hand speed, just above average. Punching power, I believe, maybe just above average. Footwork, just above average. I believe his IQ, a level above average. A level above average. I think he has great IQ. Great basics as far as working bottom, body, head, body. His combinations are great. Working from top down, down up. Usually from down up. What the major factor I give Errol Spence is he has great concentration and focus. Definitely great concentration and focus, along with the fundamentals that he's mastered. And those two things, his focus and his basic fundamentals that he keep with him, I've seen in every fight, makes Errol Spence always dangerous. He's tight, punches sharp, not a spectacular inside fighter, not a super dynamic sharpshooter from outside, but he can get you with a good 1 and 2 every now and then. For what I noticed with Mr. Errol Spence Jr. is he likes to fight definitely at mid-range. He don't like to be too close, always inside, which means he don't like to get smothered. He needs room, he wants room to let his punches go. In the mid-range, not far out, because he may telegraph his punches a little bit. Now, my breakdown of the hometown boy, Lamont Peterson, since I am a Washington, D.C. native, born and raised. Now, Lamont Peterson, has the abilities to be a great fighter. Not a dynamic puncher, but a hard puncher. Not a great sharpshooter at all from the outside. Telegraphs his punches quite a bit. Footwork, maybe just below average. Heart, just above average. A great jab if he's consistent with it. Like Spence, also. Great jab if consistent with it. Great body puncher. Errol Spence, very good body puncher. His fundamentals, Lamont Peterson, he's not consistent with keeping up. And he does too much extracurricular body movement that I've noticed in a fight that he doesn't need to do. His focus that nod goes to Errol Spence. I don't believe Lamont Peterson maintains the focus and concentration needed to really make himself, and it hurts me to say, a major contender and champion. I believe from maybe his humble beginnings or so forth, he wasted too much time in the fight due to his lack of focus and concentration at this point in his career. And I believe from his, also, not to lose point, from his humble beginnings, I don't know if he's just happy, if that's settled in, he's just happy to become a champion. That next level of killer instinct I do not sense in him. For instance, he should have ran away. If he did in the later rounds against Garcia, what he should have done the entire fight, the first 6 rounds, he would have ran away unanimously and probably stopped Andy Garcia. I believe that's his name. You know, the Puerto Rican from Philly. He would have stopped Garcia for sure, in my opinion, because by the end of that fight, from when he really stopped bullshitting and dug in him, in that inside, he was punishing Garcia. Lamont Peterson, not a great sniper from outside, nor mid-range. It seemed like he's constantly, unfortunately, not in the position. His timing and his technique, due to his concentration, isn't where it needs to be a good, sharp sniper from outside or mid-range. Inside, though, he's immensely dangerous. I think he's a more field fighter. I mean, he need that body contact. When you fighting inside, that is his zone, Lamont Peterson. If he could fight that fight with Errol Spence, he can upset him. The problem is, can he maintain the focus and the concentration to do that? The level of focus that I noticed Errol Spence constantly maintains. Me being a DC native, it's hard to make this decision. I have to give the nod to Errol Spence based off his focus and the concentration he's able to maintain, I've noticed through the beginning and the end of a fight. This should be a good fight. It's definitely going to be a battle, I believe. I believe it could be an amazing fight if Lamont Peterson can maintain focus and concentration, stay away from the bad habits, defensive habits that he has of trying to roll away from the punches. His reaction time don't seem to be where it should be. But if he stays in and make it a brawl, inside brawl, where he could feel him, he could get his work done in this fight. If Errol Spence maintains his mid-range, I'm sure he'll maintain the focus. It works from body up, down. He may be able to stop Lamont Peterson. We're going to see. They both got to get into the fight. I'm hoping for a great fight. I'm a fan of both. I like the humbleness of both of them. I think Errol Spence is a little bit more of a silent assassin, and Lamont Peterson is a little bit too nice a guy. I think Lamont Peterson need to get a little bit meaner in that ring. But again, I give the nod to Spence. Although I hope in my heart Lamont Peterson can maintain the focus needed and make this an exciting fight and perhaps pull it out. And that's it. My segment of Pure Pugilism. the pre-breakdown of Peterson versus Spence. One love.